More executive actions from President Trump. Late last night, the president authorized the military to take control of federal lands along the U.S. Mexico border to bolster immigration enforcement. The memo directs the Defense Department to use the military to take steps to secure the border, including construction of a border barrier. It comes as the White House is set to begin new nuclear negotiations with Iran and work out trade deals with dozens of countries during a 90-day pause on tariffs. Willie James Inman is traveling with the president in Florida. Willie, good morning.
Good morning to you, Michelle. Following a week of market turmoil, the White House is pushing ahead with its plan for punishing tariffs on Chinese goods with no end in sight and with negotiations up in the air.
The White House says the president is optimistic about a potential deal after Beijing slapped 125% tariffs on American exports in retaliation for a 145% rate on Chinese goods set by the U.S.
I'm very comfortable now, but I've always gotten along well with President Xi. We had a good relationship, very good, and I think something positive is going to come out.
The trade tensions between the U.S. and its trading partners sent the stock market into a spiral this week. Stocks briefly recovered after the White House announced a pause on retaliatory tariffs, but markets spiraled again after the Trump administration clarified tariffs on some Chinese goods would be 145%. All three indexes ended the week in the green on Friday. The uncertainty with trade hitting Main Street businesses hard.
Fertilizer, fuel, herbicides, machinery, all have gone up.
Some business owners who source their products from China worry they may have to increase prices.
We have a merchandise line, and a lot of components of that merchandise comes from China. And so we're really trying to figure it out. We don't want to have to significantly increase our prices.
The White House says at least 75 nations have come to the table for negotiations, and that 15 of those have already submitted offers.
We can set the tariff, or we can do it a number of different ways, but that seems to be appropriate. And they can pay it or negotiate it, or they can not pay it.
The progress to strike deals with other nations may not be enough to cool nervous investors and business owners.
I think the market was overall and oversold, and we're going to have some of these relief rallies from time to time, but a whole bunch of uncertainty in all the sessions in between.
Today marks the start of what the White House is calling direct negotiations with Iran for a new nuclear agreement. And those conversations are taking place in Oman, with that nation acting as the intermediary between U.S. and Iranian officials. Dana?
All right, Willie, thank you.